Okay, so now I've rounded off all the edges on all the parts. The last thing, sort of modelling wise, I need to do is to create an insert which goes into here, which will hold the LED in place. So we're going to create a new part. I'm going to call it insert. Okay, that's, I've already got one called insert in there, so insert one. Click OK. Create features is checked, and I'm going to use the extrude tool. So I'm going to click extrude, select this face on the bottom of my cone. Okay, and now I'm going to select sketch view, and I'm going to use this circle, this inside of that hole, as a reference. So now I'm going to draw a circle from using the center point there, middle click, change the dimensions to 10.5 and tick and hit OK, and I just want to extrude that by 1mm and tick. Okay, now what I want to do is extrude again onto that face, choose the inside of the hole again as a reference, sketch view, close that. This time I'm going to project this hole, so need to do both sides of it, middle click, tick, and what I want to do, the computer's going really slow now, don't know quite what's happened. Okay, so now, I'm gonna, if I rotate that so I can see what's going on, refit it. Right, so what I want is this to go up into there. I don't want it to cut out at the moment, so I just need to uncheck that. So it's adding material still, and change that to 5, or I could have clicked on there obviously, and tick. Okay, and then zoom in, extrude again onto that surface, and that's my reference like before. Close, sketch view, zoom in, draw a circle, and this time I'm going to do the circle so it is going to be 6mm. Like that. Okay, and tick. And this time, right, I want it to go up and cut away, which it has, yeah? And then tick and zoom in, and you can see my insert there. So I'm just going to round off this edge here and this edge there, and then tick. Okay, now I go back to here, assembly, activate, and create a new part. And this time it is going to be the LED. So call it LED, click OK. LED 1 will have to do, and create features is OK. And I'm going to use the same plane as I did before for my revolve. So I'm going to use the revolve, and I'm going to use the same plane as before. So that plane there, the front plane, and I'm going to zoom in here, and as a reference I'm going to use the center line, which is here from last time. So if I select that and then sketch view, it's gonna sometimes it sort of chucks it around to a different angle, which is weird. Right, if I hold down shift and the middle mouse button, I can just pan that, zoom in, and I want to select the inside line of that hole, which is there and there. You can see there's the line there which is the wrong one. I want the inside of the insert, yeah, so it's there. Right, I want that line as well, and I also want I want that to go down to there, and I want this line as well. Okay, so now if I close that, so I did all of those, so I've got, when I draw a circle I can set it to there and to there. Yeah, if I hadn't have done that I wouldn't be able to snap to those points. Right, then I'm going to use the line tool, and I'm going to come up here to there, and then back down to there. Okay, and now I just need to delete some of these lines. So that line, that line, that line, middle click, and it goes yellow. I just haven't put in the center line yet, so select the center line and left click there, and then left click further up along that reference as well. Then I've got my center line, tick, and you can see my LED there, and tick. Okay, so now if I go lamp assembly, activate, so now I have my lamp with all of the components created, and that's looking really good. And the next thing, the most exciting thing, is to render it, which I will show you in the next video. Before I do that, I'm just going to save it.